In a quiet little town in Ohio, there lived a poor man named Marcus. He worked long shifts at a factory, and every time a little extra money landed in his pocket, it was gone before the week was out. New sneakers, a bigger TV, dinner at a restaurant he could not really afford. Marcus told himself this was fine. This was what people did when they finally had a little something. And deep down, he believed that rich people did the same thing, just on a much bigger scale. His neighbor Richard was a mystery to him. Old silver sedan, plain clothes, same small house on the same quiet street. Marcus felt sorry for him sometimes. All those years of working and nothing to show for it. Poor Richard. Then one afternoon, a mutual friend mentioned something almost too casual for how hard it hit. Richard had retired at 52. He owned 3 small businesses. His net worth was over $2 million. Marcus stood completely still. His mind went blank. Then one thought rose above everything else. That cannot be right. But it was. That same evening, Marcus knocked on Richard's door. Richard opened it with a calm smile, the smile of a man who had been expecting this conversation for a long time. He welcomed Marcus in. The house was simple, clean, quiet, no luxury anywhere, just a man completely at peace with himself and everything around him. Marcus sat down and looked at him and said, "Richard, how?" Richard leaned back and said, "I will tell you exactly how, but I promise you the answer is going to surprise you, because rich people do not buy luxury. They buy 6 things that most people never think about. The first thing is time. Every dollar I made, I asked myself one question. Can I pay someone else to do this so I can focus on something more valuable? Errands, cleaning, scheduling. I outsourced everything I could because my time spent on the right things was worth far more than the cost of getting help. The second thing is expert advice. I hired a tax advisor and legal counsel early on. One bad financial decision can erase years of hard work. Protecting money matters just as much as making it. The third thing is health. I invested in checkups, sleep, and exercise consistently, not because it was trendy, because a sick body cannot build wealth. Your health is your most valuable asset. The fourth thing is skills. Every year, I put money into learning something that could directly increase what I could earn or create. Not hobbies, skills with real financial return, because skills compound just like money does. The fifth thing is environment. I chose to live close to my work and away from distractions. I didn't need a big house to impress people I barely knew. I needed space that made me productive and focused. This house gave me that. The sixth thing is the right people. I paid to be in rooms with people ahead of me, mentors, peer groups. The conversations in those rooms changed my direction more than any single investment ever did. Marcus sat quietly for a long moment. Then he said softly, "I have been spending money on things that make me look successful, and you have been spending money on things that actually make you successful." Richard nodded. Exactly. Marcus walked home that night a different man. Not because his bank account had changed, but because his thinking had. He started small. He stopped buying things to impress people. He booked one session with a financial advisor. He signed up for a course in his field. He protected his mornings for focused work. Month by month, the numbers in his account began to grow. Not fast, but steady. And for the first time in his life, steady felt better than flashy. My friend, the difference between Marcus before and Marcus after was not income, it was understanding. Rich people do not buy luxury. They buy time, protection, health, skills, environment, and access, and anyone can begin making that same shift today. If this story changed the way you think about money, like this video and subscribe to this channel.